Hola, mi gente. My name is Psycho, and we're here live on YouTube, Instagram, not Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. Instagram needs to get notifications, but we are live. Twitch has gotten the notification, and Twitter is getting pushed out. All right, guys. So we're gonna be talking today is we're gonna be talking about Down and Dirty. It's gonna be my new interweb multicast web series for you guys, so that way you guys can see and hear all the uncut questions that I'm gonna have for a lot of the players or op organizers. It gives them a chance to be able to do this live, so we can ask these questions that are always asked on this show. All right, so with me I have Pockets. Now, last year I did an interview with Overwatch Tactics, and it turned out to be completely horrible. The interview itself, the way we had the another camera back here or another laptop back here, we had a speaker hooked up to it, so you guys can catch the audio. That is what really wanted me to get into this and really revolutionize the way we stream and the way we do everything as far as being able to get the proper interviews for you guys so you guys can get all that information as well and still be able to show you guys exactly what we're talking about at the same time. So, lots of work that we've put into this for y'all. So now we're going to go straight into it. And right here I have Pockets. A lot of you guys know him as Dom. Dom, you can go ahead and unmute your mic, sir.
Howdy, everybody.
Hey. All right, man. So, uh, here we are. A lot of people know you as Dom. You're the manager at AR-15. So this is gonna be you. I didn't really coach you on this, so I'm just gonna ask you all the questions that I hear from the crowd all the time. Number one is I already answered it. Well, I mean, who are you, right? You're Dominic from from AR-15. So how long you been working at AR-15?
I've been working here ever since they first opened this location for sure. It's been about 4 years now that I've been working here. Started off as a tech because he kind of needed someone. And then, Psycho offered me the position. I was like, hey, you want to be our manager? And I was like, sure, I got some management experience. But here I am, 4 years later, longest staying position I've had, period.
Cool. So a lot of people actually don't know how we actually ran into each other.
Mhm.
Um, uh, so
Years ago.
you wanna tell
What
them?
was it like? 2012, 2013. It was back at Chernobyl when you first started advertising for the arena. You know, uh, we started talking a little bit, and then there's that event was Operation Wild. What was it called again? Wildlands
It was something within the lines. I think it's called Wetlands.
or Wetlands, something like that. Yeah, it was like a loot incorporated. Either way, I was able to play with Psycho during that day, so we actually got to know each other, pretty good. We kept in contact as far as him building up, and even your little uh, what was it, contests on Facebook back then, as far as like, hey, first to do this and that. So I got entry to see the first time you opened up over at the other location to see what's going on. Then I just followed you over here, and here
That's
we are.
right. A lot of people don't know exactly that we actually had a location before the Bandera location.
Yeah, or at least an attempt, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
There's a lot too many technical problems, and here we are. It doesn't matter. Here we are. We're open. We're up for business, and we're still going.
Right. That's always a good attitude to take. So, how long you been playing airsoft?
I've been playing for almost 10 years now. As far as like this level of airsoft stuff, I mean, back before that, I had the little springers and stuff. So technically, a little bit longer than that. But like this level of stuff, almost about 10 years worth. As far as organized fields, high-end AEGs, that kind of stuff, or what they used to call high-end AEGs.
Right.
We'll talk about that.
A lot of people think that, oh, well, veteran airsofters are gonna be like straight dominance over a lot of the newer players. Can you tell a difference between the time that you came in to play airsoft and today?
There is a massive difference. A lot of it, as far as like the mentality of the players back then versus now, or also the availability of the technology, back then versus now. It's night and day as far as the performance, the price comp. So I mean, back then it was a certain group of people that were kind of getting into it. And it was all super tactical, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Those players still play. But now we got the high rate of fires, the fast trigger responses now, the technology that we wish we had, back in the day. And depending on the technology that we had, depend on our playstyle.
Right. What about support?
Support, oh, like with the manufacturers and stuff?
Right.
Night and day. I mean, everything mostly came from like China, and then you had U.S. retailers who got them over from, China, Japan, Taiwan, and stuff. So it's very limited because there weren't many U.S. offices. So if your gun broke, you had to trust the person knew what they were doing, as far as a local tech or something like that. If not, you're kind of YouTube wasn't really around back then either, so or there was nothing available. So
All right. All
like
right. All right.
even
So
the
enough.
level of
Enough about your professional career. Let's talk about you. Um, so a lot of players come from different backgrounds, and a lot of players feel like they need to connect with the AR-15 family, right? We have this motto where the AR-15 family it's not just a business, it's not just a business quote, but it's an actual feeling, right?
Mhm.
I mean, I've seen you stay behind, and I've seen you got with 3 o'clock in the morning working on people's guns. We used to have this thing way back in the day where it's like, oh, there's no teching after 10.
Yeah.
And then, well, obviously things change, and I've seen you, as a mentor, sort of, to a lot of players, because a lot of players actually don't know that you actually do play. I hear it
Mhm.
all the time in the field where it's like,
Yeah.
I'm
Some
even play, or is he
players.
just like the face of AR-15, and or he's just a tech, you know? So
Nor
I
the
mean,
tech.
what
You kind of
what what
have to
what
be.
would your playstyle be?
My go-to playstyle, which I love to, I like to be a support gunner. I sit back and I launch BBs from distance.
But not always, though. Not always, because
Yeah.
you had built an SR-25
Hmm.
a few
Well,
years ago.
still long range. I like the long range platforms.
Is it because you're
As
scared
far
to get hit?
No, I just know how to compensate. I love providing you like I have told you a lot of times. It's just like you guys are the front lines moving forward, but guess what? We're the support behind you, clean everything up, grabbing objectives, giving you guys BBs and everything else. You guys don't carry much, but I do. I carry a bunch for you guys. Or, I put the guy's head down so you can maneuver and move around. So we work together.
Right,
But
right.
I can breach and clear if you need me to.
Okay, so this is team talk, right?
Yeah, it's a team
But
talk.
as an individual player, man, like
Hmm.
the people want to know, like, can you put rounds downrange as an individual player, not as Dom, the AR-15 support gunner slash DMR long range,
No, that's possible.
mule of the team for Scar. But as far as can you hold your own in a firefight,
Yes, I can.
and the best way to basically explain it is, can you stand alone against speed softers, against mill simmers, against speed simmers, against every style of game there is known as an individual player?
Yeah, I mean, I've done it before plenty of times. I've been to high ground, I've been here. I know Luca. I've snuck up behind him before. He freaked him out big time. I just, I've got my own mindset and stuff. It's a totally two different person. You see me on the field, I'm a whole different person when it comes out being out here. So I've done it before. I can do it.
I got the people talking right now. They're right now on Facebook. I'm not really getting much information going on any other platform right now, but Facebook right now is, I have Jay Gonzalez, little Jay, about small. I think everybody Jay is about small. But he says right now your chance to sound selfish Dom. Uh, Let me see it or I don't believe it. LOL. George from Laredo, Texas says what's up.
George.
Uh, I think there's a other few comments that came in as well. I got 10 comments so far, but I can't keep up with all of them. Elias says hi. So again, A lot of people also don't know that you actually say again. A lot of people actually don't know that you kind of revolutionized the trigger response, and people
Yep.
don't know that though. You know what I mean? Not
Especially
because
using,
you
yeah,
engineered it. You know, you were able
to
to
enhance it.
enhance a trigger response.
Right. A lot of people. I've been doing it like back years. A lot of people are like, "Ooh, check this out," or "Do this." I was just like, "I've been doing that for years." I even taught you. On the
Right,
platform, you never thought it was possible to do it.
right,
It's
right.
like,
Which
I'm
is
like, "Yeah, it is your
basic
job."
AEG, right?
Hmm.
You just gotta find that sweet spot. And we're not gonna get too much into detail of what exactly that is. But if you guys
Hmm.
want to know more about how he was able to enhance it, we will be hosting classes. This is my shameless plug. We will be hosting classes, guys. Uh, we're gonna start a 6 week academy at AR-15, and we're gonna do it here at this location first before we get to the bigger field where we can actually have a full field to be able to train anybody from a new player all the way to a veteran player or somebody in the industry, whether you're from G&G, Elite Fours, or you're a manufacturer. We're gonna take
Hmm.
any player that's willing to train your basics about how to hold your weapon, how to pull the trigger is the biggest thing, right?
Or maybe a
And
different perspective.
right. So I mean, we're right now we're working with all with trying to come up with the I finished the first lesson so far for the first week, so I have to work on that second lesson here soon. But and that's something that I took from Dom's toolbox of information that he has, and I was able to take it myself and then spread that information throughout the airsoft community. Because I get a chance to get in there and actually fight all the time, and people are like, "Wow, how do you do that?" Well, let me show you real quick on the field. Ninja can testify. We call it baptism by fire. Let me teach you by shooting you, and then I'll teach you how to do it. You know what I mean? Uh, so how is it that you learned? Like, are you the how do you play? Like how do you learn if you're trying to learn in a classroom setting? How would you learn when it comes to training for a new class, a new gun? Let's say G&G comes out with a brand new gun. We go to SHOT Show, right? But how is it
Right.
that you're able to retain a lot of that information?
It just I knew you're gonna kind of get on me a little bit, but I just know how to feel for it. I pick up the platform. I figure out all its angles, its feel, its weight, its balance. And then I just test. I have my little ways of testing things to see, you know, how much can it go, how much less can I do it, how much. There are lots of different ways I can. I just pick it up. It's hard to explain like in person. It's more like here, let me show you,
Kind
or
of
let me
like
check it out real quick.
So it's like a battle harden, right? Like we were
Hmm.
talking about how battle harden would be. It's something that you actually have to have in your hands, test
Yeah.
it out before you can put your name on it. Say, you know what, Dom says it's good, AR-15
Hmm.
says it's good, Psycho says it's good. It's good. You know what I mean? So
And then let me show you how it's good.
right, because you're not just a dude who got
Just gonna cap
sponsored.
and sell stuff.
Yeah, hey man, I'm gonna send you some free stuff, bro, and you're gonna say it's great because you got it for free.
Sign
So
told me it was free, or it was great.
right,
Oh
right,
man, this is why. I can explain to you top to bottom why it's better than this one and that
right, because you actually do put it to work and you actually do use it.
all the time.
There you go. Um. So where do you see yourself in 10 years as Dom, either the manager, Dom the airsoft player, Dom the Milsim player in the airsoft world? Not talking about real
Hmm.
life with your
Right.
kids and
10 years from now, I hope I'm still in it. I enjoy going out to different events. I love hanging out with people. I like talking with people, and I like to shoot people. So I don't see myself straying away from this hobby at all. I'm stuck with it for this long. May as well keep going. The only time I wouldn't be able to if they banned the whole thing. So you have to you have to pretty much pry it away from me in order for me to get out of it.
right now here's one of my raw uncut questions that I'm gonna ask you direct. And not a lot of people hear this because they come in and they get that oh my god Disney World feeling, right? and they want to
Mhm.
be like, okay, I want to buy this gun, I want to buy that gun, I want to put this on, don't want to put that on, I want to put something else on. So once they get through all that, in the world of AR-15, we've seen players, graduate from the indoor field to the outdoor field, from the outdoor field back to the indoor field to sharpen their skills, and then they go off into milsim and disappear.
Yeah.
So how is it that you can say that you really want to be part of it 10 years from now when we have players that end up disappearing and either falling off the map completely within a year and a half?
Um, that is a tough question.
Ah,
Hmm,
you knew I was
that's a
gonna.
good one.
I had something on my sleeve to ask. So
Yeah.
I mean, and the reason I ask you is because I would still consider you not only as a manager at Air 15, but a community leader as well. Because a lot of people do come up to
Mhm.
you, and I've seen people come up to you and they're like, "Hey, my friend told me to come to Dom. You're
I
him."
know. I've heard recently. I was told that Dom. To talk to Dom about this. That I was like, oh, that's me. Yeah, I definitely be out there. I think the biggest thing I love helping people out, whether it's the outdoor field, the indoor field, this gun, that gun. I can't say no. Even on my off days, I stop by the arena to either pick up something. The phone goes off, I have to pick it up. Doesn't matter if we're closed or not, on the clock or not. I still want to help you guys out, regardless. I love to help. I love to help, and I love to teach.
Right.
Straight up.
So, but what would be some information that you want to give to the community as a community leader? What is it that you would tell them that they have something to look forward to in 10 years? Because you're
Hmm.
telling me that you want to be in it as a player in 10 years.
Hmm.
I mean, we have video gamers that get tired of a video game after a month. Whether they're the replay value is something that I hear all the time in the video game community. So what would be the replay value in airsoft? You know,
It's just always about changing. Changing up the game style, changing up the games, changing up the field, being able to get something new, something to look forward to, something to create, which, the job here has really, pushed the creative, bubble, that I have, or, try to have, um, as far as, always trying to find something new for you guys. Because if it's the same thing over and over again every single week, it's just like, how do you guys do it? But if we're able to come with something new or something different, something unique, it would definitely help keep you guys here to keep playing for a long time. The industry's changed. I've kept up with it, and I want to keep going. I'm gonna see the next thing that's coming out. That's what I'm waiting for. What's the next best thing? Which is
right.
us.
Okay, so let me get some people in here.
Okay.
So I got Diego Munoz. For those of you guys that don't know who he is, his name is Potts. He says Homecoming Summer Games, July 20th. So, are you familiar with that?
Uh, Homecoming?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let
Well,
me
of
see if
course.
I can pull that up. Did I make that post already on Facebook?
Homecoming, maybe once. It's still far out there. We do have a lot of closer things coming up. I don't know if you want me to get into that or not, as far as the more closer stuff.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on here. I think I shared it to him. I
Hmm.
don't think I have it as
Or I might have seen it,
right.
but as far as posting, probably not yet.
Right.
Mostly because we have.
So maybe on our next interview or something, we'll go ahead and put it out there for you guys to
Mhm.
be talking about homecoming and what we
Yeah.
have planned on for homecoming. So, say again, Mother's
Wait.
Day.
Oh, Mother's Day. So coming up Mother's Day, we got a special for you. All mothers will receive free admission and free rentals on that day, on Mother's Day. Free admission, free rentals with the purchase of a regular admission. So you got to bring your mother, or the mother's got to bring you or someone. So it's a two-person thing. The husband bringing out that's got to be mother. Bringing out their wife, that has kids. The mother or the kid coming out to play with his mom. All that's definitely going to be able to do that for him. No BBs to be supplied, so I mean they're cheap, or you already have some anyways, or it's almost like a buy one get one. Buy your admission, mom gets it for free. So
Okay, so why moms? Who wants to shoot their mom? Well, I mean, I still have beef with your mom
I know,
because
right?
because not everybody knows what happened, and I wish you can show them the footage
It's
of what
I think
happened at
I
the
still
arena.
have it. I have it somewhere. I just gotta find it.
It's in your iCloud somewhere.
Or my Mac, my mini Mac. I actually think it's my car. It's gonna take too long to
Yeah,
pull out.
maybe this is what happens when you're live, right? And we do stuff on the spot.
Yeah.
Uh, so
No, but
uh,
my mother, I got beef with her. Come on, mom. Let's go.
so it'd be good to see your mom come through on this Sunday,
Hmm.
and shoot it out with us.
That
For
would be
everybody
cool.
else that does ever wanted to shoot their mom, or you know what, bring your mom and then put her in there with you as a teammate. Not so much that
Hmm.
you have to shoot her, and then like once she does get shot, that's when that trigger will go off, and you're just like triggered. Ah! You know what I mean?
Kill
Ah,
everybody.
hey, HVT like to the max, right?
All right. Battle Buddy Barrage, Circle of Doom
Wow. Okay.
with
So
mom. That'd be pretty
definitely
cool.
something cool to do. Something unique. This is actually Dom's idea. That he came up with his idea about
Yeah.
bringing the free moms.
Yeah.
So
I mean, my mom plays. Why can't yours?
that is true.
You know, looking at my age and thinking, I don't want to give my mom's age out, but you know, she's getting there. But she can still hold her own. You know, she puts it out there. She doesn't complain. You know, she loves to do that kind of stuff. She actually still running on her first gun that we got her, what, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. So she's been in it for a while.
Oh, okay. I got a question. Jay actually
Yes.
asked. The wife will do right. So, if they're not so much your mom, but if you have a wife that you want to bring and you want to get her shot, does that include the wife because she would be a mom?
Yes. Yeah. If she's a mom, absolutely. It's
Okay,
Mother's Day.
so it's any female that's a mom, a
Yes.
mother.
As
Okay, so
long as you're
it's
with someone who pays your regular admission, that's fine. So Jay, if you were to come in to come play and you bring your wife of your children, then yes, she gets to play in for free. She gets in for free.
okay, cool. Uh,
We give her rental and everything, or if you got your own equipment, yeah, that's cool too. But we offer the rental for her if she wants. Just
hey,
fly with you.
George says I hope I get flowers and or a card at least.
Okay, just make sure to bring your wife.
Okay, cool. So for all those husbands that have wives that are mothers, you guys can
Mm-hmm.
bring in your wife. Like I'm gonna bring in my beautiful wife Lydia. And it's on Facebook, so it's facts, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna bring her in, and I'm gonna want her. I really want to shoot her, a lot. She says no. I can hear her in the background. But uh, no, they have to birth a child, guys. They can't be a. Wow, that's hard. I'm not even gonna respond to that because dogs are like our kids, right? So I have a
yes,
dog,
but
but
no,
but you have to physically birth a child and
a
nurture that
human
child,
child.
a human
Human
child,
child.
and actually, wow, right?
Right.
I didn't think I was ever. Hey, this is raw and uncut to the max, right?
Human child.
Do we have to show you guys what a mom is? Like,
So when
uh,
mommy and daddy love each other.
yeah. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Uh, so for those of you guys that want to bring your wife or your girlfriend that's a mom, right?
That will work too. Or
Right? I
girlfriend.
mean, because
It's not bad.
there's just people out there
Yeah.
that don't have that. Let me,
Hey, a
uh,
mother is a mother.
right.
So
So let me get out of this page real quick. All right, cool. So what else we got?
the weekend after that is going to be War Games.
War
Be the War
games right
Games
here.
weekend. So that's going to be Sunday the 19th. We'll be out there at the outdoor field doing
Right.
War Games.
Going back to war games real quick. What did you feel that the last war games? I actually had a good crowd this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Right before they were leaving from the indoor play, they were like, "Hey, so what is it that you feel like you need to change?" Now I know you came in after everybody was already checked in. It was like, all the rough stuff that we
Right
were
after the
having to deal
noon
with.
hour, it's like, yeah, no one else is coming, so I head out with you guys to see what's going on.
Right. So how do you feel like the new war games has either changed the game, even from the live reviews that we were doing, or the the actual player stats that we did as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Back up a little bit. Sorry, I got a page manager I looked at
Oh,
real
I
quick.
just saw it right now.
Do you want me and my opinion of how it went and the changes?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, I wish I had something like that back in the day. To be honest, come whenever you want to, go play whenever you want to, play as long as you want to, bring us whatever you want, and almost. Gotta be careful with my words here. Almost do what you want. Within approval of everything else. So you
Right.
could really do what you want. You want
So
to bring
so
a
so
sniper?
I like to compare it to a video game. That way everybody can understand. It's almost like Wildlands, right?
Yes.
Wildlands mixed a little bit with Battlefield
Yeah, I
with
would
the control
definitely.
points.
Control points. But it's like, hey, pick your platform. You want to run LMG or like or what was it 2 nights ago we played? We want to get ourselves out of the basement. So I picked an LMG and the DMR.
And a grenade launcher.
And you have the grenade launcher.
Yeah, because we played the Oracle on Wildlands, the new patch that they put on there. I should have live streamed it, but I was crashing so much it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
All right, real quick,
Anyway.
Elias from Beeville, he's asking, are you guys going to be at Palooza?
That's still pending, if I understand.
I think it's a no.
It's looking more towards a no. We won't be there because we're going to be here getting ready for War Games.
Right,
we run on that weekend. It'll just like we got to get War Games done.
Yeah, we were invited,
yes,
but we had to gracefully decline because we do have a lot going on. We have War Games going on that weekend at the same time. Just evaluating everything as far as all the events, especially let's not forget the final celebration at this location.
Yes. May, no, not May. Sorry.
I can bring that up.
June 8th is going to be our 4th year anniversary, in which now this will be the last anniversary event at this location. If you guys don't know, I'm here at the arena. I'm working.
Right here. I got it. I just put it up.
I can't see, but yes, the June 8th. I'm gonna double check out my calendar.
I got it. It is
yes, June 8th.
June 8th.
We're getting swag from G&G. We talked to Jack Precision, Elite Force, all these cool manufacturers that we deal with. They're saying down swag for us to.
Don't forget G&G.
Huh?
Don't forget G&G.
I said that was the first thing I said.
Did you?
Oh,
I remember.
So they're throwing down swag and everything for us that weekend, so we have stuff to give away and promote and celebrate 4 years of being open. That's a long time for an airsoft field and shop.
Right. We are everything. Somebody earlier asked about AR-15 Milsim. I'm just gonna address that real quick. For the time being, War Games is our testing grounds for any Milsim that we have going on as far as in the future. I'm not telling you that we are making a big comeback or we are gonna be hosting Milsims. It's gonna be our beta. This will be our testing area where we can. We have 79 acres to do whatever we want. Besides building up at a mount site, but pretty much being able to run any fraggle mission, any type of style, any tier ones, any dam missions, anything that we want to test out, new props, new anything at all, we can do it at War Games with the new setup and everything going on.
We pretty much used the 79 acres this last War Games.
This is the first time ever in the history of AR-15 and AR-15 Milsim, AR-15 paintball, anything that was involved with AR-15. That was the first time in one full day we were able to, and it wasn't rushed.
No, wasn't at all.
So, definitely cool. So let's talk about the final anniversary celebration real quick. The Double D Award. Why is his name the Double D Award?
Yeah, I'll let you answer that one.
Well, I think our first recipient is actually the one who was able to crown the name for the award.
Rogers.
So, right,
it was like,
Mr.
hey,
Rogers.
Name it, and they looked at me, and I was like, and it was history at that point.
Right. So will this shot will this glass here? Let me see. Will this glass here? Will it be laser engraved like this?
That's the idea.
Yes. So it's gonna have the anniversary, the award. It's not gonna have the name because what
Yeah.
is it that people need to do and to be able to nominate somebody? And like what would classify the nominee like from your words?
What would classify?
Like if I wanted to
Nominee.
nominate somebody and
Yeah.
I want to nominate Ninja
As
or
far as
Raptor.
nominee, it's someone who's active in the community, someone who's been, helping out the store, either coming on their own time or being able to guide new people uh, for either you starting out, new things, just a big help, around the place. And, sometimes, people are humble about it. They're like, no, I don't want the recognition. I was like, no, we're giving you the recognition as far as thank you, because they really do a lot to help us out.
Who would you nominate
Uh,
this year? I mean, it would
yeah.
have to be this
You'd have
year.
to give me some time for that one. I don't know off the top of my head at the moment, or I do have several options I'm thinking of. I just don't want to put it out there yet.
Okay.
Because at least to me, the Double D award is a big deal, as far as because at least the past recipients have really felt the heartfelt, genuine, thank you kind of thing.
Right. Right. I'm just looking
It's
at
not like,
George.
oh yeah, I was gonna get it. I was just like, and they toss it and they forget it. Like, no, it's something they treasure. So, I
All
think.
right. All right. And for those of you guys, as much as I would like to be nominated, I this award really is for the community. Is this is to the AR-15 family, uh, so I
Oh
don't
yeah.
waste a nomination on me, because
You already get plenty of recognition and
yeah,
thank you from
I
the
mean,
whole
like I
community.
said, I think I was telling Soto, which is the owner of Overwatch Tactics, that I'd rather get nominated for an award from his community,
Mm-hmm.
versus my own because you guys are my family, and they're also an extension of our family, but they're in Oklahoma. That's different, That's their community. We're the cousins that are coming in, and wrecking house. So definitely want to not stray away from being ever nominated for anybody's award.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember last year's Palooza, Jet was
Oh.
I last year I had the championship title over
The
my
belt.
shoulder, and I was walking around, and everybody was crowded around the panel table, and um, Matt from Evic was there, and he's trying to get the people to participate, right? Because a lot of airsofters are shy, which is weird,
Mhm.
right? And they didn't really want to talk to the celebrity guest panel, and you know Matt's doing all the talking and he's asking all these questions. And I hear one question: "Hey, Jet, in all the time that you've ever played against, who have you ever felt like was the best player other than yourself?" And as soon as I heard that, I screamed, "Psycho!
Oh no!
I'm
Because
right
that
here.
point, the
P
panel looked
S
down. They're just like,
Y."
"Who's this guy?
Yeah,
Can you shut
I
up?"
was like, "Oh, he
Uh,
remembers me." I mean,
like, I'm gonna pick a celebrity that I know that I think plays good.
oh man, it was so funny. I think anybody who was there last year, you guys remember that. It was really fun. But no, uh, again, guys, we don't want to stray away too much from the overall topic. Dom, thank you so much. Anything that you want to add on to the stream here?
That's pretty much it, guys. I'll see you this weekend. Open all weekend. Saturday, Sunday. Oh, keep in mind, Mother's Day. We're only open from 12 to 6. We're closing a little bit earlier this Mother's Day, so you have time to come out if you want to come play, and I got time to go visit my mother too, or I can invite her out, or my wife's mother, and that kind of stuff. So we can do our Mother Day stuff.
Okay.
So,
All right, guys. So that's all we got, Fireflies. If you guys got anything else to talk about, we pretty much went over everybody's questions and comments and concerns. Um, big shout out to everybody that joined us. Thank you so much for watching. And for those of you guys that are going to be watching and joining us later on this afternoon, as far as watching this feed, thank you again to those of you guys that are watching. Because we wouldn't be here without you guys. We need a community. Yes, we need a community that that's constantly active, talking to us. So that way we can keep putting out this footage and stuff. So if you haven't yet, guys, here's my shameless plug. Go ahead and give us a like on Facebook. Give us a following. If you're watching this on any other stream, guys, follow us on there. Enable the bell icon on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Follow us on there. We post everywhere, guys. Instagram. Do all that stuff for us. Appreciate all the love. And this just gives us an ability to keep doing these events for you guys. I know. For those of you guys that are wondering what's going on with the mega field and what's coming out from that, we'll make another complete video talking about that once we get solid evidence and confirmation of everything else that's going to be happening here in the near future, guys. So, Dom, close us out.
All right, guys. So, see you guys this weekend. So, from our family to yours, let the game.
Don't forget, guys, that for every $20 that you do spend, you get a hole punch that validates towards a full day of admission.
And if you like that video, make sure to click the subscribe button or check out all the other videos below and hit the enable button for you to get the latest updates when videos are being released. Be sure to check out also our Facebook, our YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all our other social media sites, as well as our website at Airsoft Revolution 15 to get the latest. So, from our family to yours, live the game.